I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Hello, and today we're doing Scottish Premiership predictions for the last match day of the season. That's right, there's a few games to get through midweek and next week that we're doing in advance to finish the season well and truly. And Rangers, for the first time in a decade, are the Scottish Premiership champions. Well, fair play to Gerrard, fair play to their team. You know, at the start of the season, they had a few problems with, players breaking COVID rules and all that. Or was that Celtic? I don't even know. But the point is, they've done it. They've stopped the Celtic 10 in a row. It's massive. It's massive. And could the pendulum swing? Well, if fans get back into stadiums at some point in the future, I don't know when that will be, maybe it will go back. But I just think Rangers, they're going to have to make the most of this time, and they'll take it. They'll be absolutely loving it right now. So let's get into our first game. That was the song of the weekend, Chandelier by Sia. The theme of the weekend this time around is going to be a little bit of the very well-known Sunday ritual that is coming up. It's Mother's Day, so all those mothers out there, well done for being a great mum. But the colour of the week is going to be blue, and that is dark blue. So the first game is Livingston versus Hamilton, and Livingston are coming off the back of a 3-1 loss to Motherwell. Not ideal stuff, obviously. They just got dominated. The possession, not so much, but just in terms of the game, they just were much more the clinical team, Motherwell, and they've got a very good chance of a win against Hamilton. So it's their penultimate match of the season, and it's the rearranged game from week 25. So I think Livingston will put 3 past Hamilton. Livingston 3, Hamilton 1. Now it's Ross County versus Hibernian. This is another rearranged game, this time from week 29. And Ross County come into this off the back of a very thrilling win over Kilmarnock. Amazing stuff, really. Billy McKay just doing the bits. And in this game, it's going to be tough for Ross County. Hibernian are a good side, though they haven't been showing it that much recently. And a loss against St Johnstone, yeah, a little bit cagey, really. They lost against Motherwell. They lost against the teams like, I don't know, you've got... who else did they play? They played someone fairly recently. Was it St Mirren? No, they beat St Mirren. And they've beaten Dundee United, and they lost to Rangers. But they actually did have a few results that you wouldn't expect, and to lose to Motherwell as well. So I think Hibernian surely have to bounce back soon at some point. So Ross County 1, Hibernian 2. And then it's going into the final match day of action in the Scottish Premiership. Kilmarnock 1, Motherwell 0, Hamilton 0, St Mirren 3, Livingston 1, Hibernian 1, St Johnstone 2, Ross County 0, Dundee United 1, Aberdeen 3, and Celtic 0, Rangers 2. That's rapid fire predictions, but it has wrapped up what has been a very fascinating, behind closed doors, Scottish Premiership season. Rangers are champions. Kilmarnock, they need to get points. They've got one more game to see if they can save themselves. But if they win, they get 28. If they have finish on 28 points. And Hamilton have another game in hand. So they're basically in the mud at this point. Let's see how the Scottish Premiership season concludes. And I will be, of course, after the season, a little bit later on down the year, I'll be reviewing the Scottish Premiership predictions that I made at the start of the season. But that will come in a fair bit of time in a while. So once again, thanks for watching these rapid fire predictions. I'll see you next time.